What's up, you guys? This is Adam Gillespie with Rancid and Sweaty Calves coming at you with yet another video. This is going to be the third part in my most recent The Cult of Ezra Miller series on my YouTube channel. I've uploaded 2 already onto my channel. This is going to be the third one. Now, the first 2 were covered yesterday. Unfortunately, there was a glitch in the Matrix and my videos did not get uploaded to YouTube until today. So hopefully we won't have the same issue with this video. But all 3 of these will be released in a single day. And as I've detailed in the past 2 episodes of this, what was going to originally just be a 2-part series, it seems like a third part has just plopped into my lap. Everything has continued to escalate. Things have gotten more and more out of control and more wild than we could have thought it would have happened, but it did. And it's kind of insane. As you can tell here from the headline at InsideTheMagic.net, DC star hides with kidnapped girl, mocks authorities searching for him. Now, or them. I don't know if they're referring to Ezra Miller's personal preferred pronouns, that bullcrap that doesn't make any sense and affects the human language, or if they're actually talking about the pair of them, Ezra and Toccata, who is the girl who he allegedly kidnapped and abused in a very sinister way to get her to do things with him and to get her to basically abandon and disregard her family so that she could spend more time around him. And we'll get into some of the basic overviews of the situation going forward throughout the rest of this article, but I just wanted to let you guys know what you're in store for. Ezra Miller has gotten way more out of control than anyone could have probably predicted, but when you see someone 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago chokeslam a fan of his into the ground while he's seemingly drunk or high or just coked out of his mind or something along the lines of that, and it just seems to get worse and worse, there has to be a point in which you actually make this guy pay for his crimes, not just slap him on the wrist or give him a freaking restraining order. No, you throw him in prison for the things that he's done. That being said, let's get into the article. Ezra Miller continues to shock DC fans after going on social media to mock the authorities searching for him and Toccata, the girl Miller is accused of brainwashing and grooming since she was 12 years old. A few days ago, Toccata's parents issued a restraining order against the Flash actor for being concerned that their daughter was no longer safe. The parents claim that Miller has given Toccata marijuana, LSD, and alcohol and used violence to hold sway over her. While Toccata has said over social media that she is fine, her parents believe that Miller has complete control over her social media and is dictating what Toccata says. Sadly, the court that issued the restraining order can't find Miller and Toccata, with authorities still searching for the actor. I will cover that video, that difference in videos, on a separate video of mine, but there is a shocking difference in the way that Toccata speaks normally versus how she responds to the alleged accusation that Miller has kidnapped her, and her desire to use big words, and she uses much slower speech than she would normally use in order to try to convey that she's okay, which is very cult-like scripted tactics. Miller has already been in several incidents in the past few weeks. While in Hawaii, Miller threw a chair at a woman and was arrested twice. He also lunged at a man who was playing darts and ripped a microphone out of a woman's hand, and I think spat on somebody. And he also threatened to kill a man and his wife who were staying in an Airbnb. The actor is known for having violent tendencies ever since he choked a fan a few years back. Surprisingly enough, Warner Bros. Has said nothing about Miller's role currently in the DCU, and as of right now, the actor still has the lead role in The Flash and will continue to play the speedster in future movies. Warner Bros. Is reportedly recasting Amber Heard's Mara, so there is a chance that Miller will suffer the same fate. I think he deserves to suffer much worse than that. I think he deserves to actually go to prison, go to jail, and actually pay for his crimes. While there is no update on if the authorities have found Miller, the actor went to Instagram to share some pictures and memes mocking the authorities searching for him and Toccata. The first post states that Miller is in another universe, which is obviously making fun of why the authorities can't find him. So here's the post right here. "You cannot touch me, I am in another universe," which is just absolutely insane talk. So if you ever hear someone saying, "Oh, I'm in another universe, you can't touch me," they're either high off their mind or they're genuinely insane. The second post is another picture with big yellow words saying "message from another universe." Now, that is a misquote. The actual post says "message from another dimension." Um, After this, Miller shared a meme of a person vomiting with a more aggressive caption, "Me remembering how I was nice when I should have said, 'Who the F do you think you're talking to?'" That's not even good art, by the way. That's very digital and very 8-bit looking. Maybe 16 bits. I'll say 16 bits. It's not 8-bit. That's a mockery of 8 bits. But yeah, he's getting more and more volatile, and he's getting more and more. Is showing more and more on his social media platforms as well. Another shared post from Miller has him making fun of people giving him a headache. Here's that post right here. It's obviously a guy. It's a video game. Somebody's giving another guy a bouquet of flowers, but he labels the flowers a headache, and the guy receiving the flowers is himself, and the guy giving the flowers is just people in general. His last post was a long message which focused on the actor being shielded from ill intent and negative thoughts. And here we have that post. It is incredibly difficult to read. I don't know if this is his writing or if it's just a picture that he took off of somebody else's page, but whoever it is that wrote this needs to just really learn how to write. I'll try to read it for you guys, but bear in mind the writing is absolutely horrible, and it is very difficult to actually tell what it is that it's saying towards the bottom of the text. So it starts off with, "I am shielded from negative people and their ill intent. My spirit, mind, body, soul, and success are not altered by anyone's envy. I am protected from all negative something people attempt to something at me subconsciously and consciously. I clear any and all." Again, it gets really, really bad. The writing is very, very hard to read. If you guys can decipher this by watching this video and tell me what it is that you think it says, then that'd be a very big help. But even with my glasses on, I cannot read this thing for the life of me. It is such bad writing. And that just tells you the mental state that Ezra Miller has to be in to post something like this and think that it's going to get across clear what it is that he's trying to say. And it is clear what he's trying to say. He's basically threatening people and saying, "Oh yeah, by the way, I might never come out of the shadows. I might never come to the light again," which is a very big threat to Tokata's parents and Tokata herself, because she's been manipulated into this weird situation where she's being dragged along into a cult-like following of a man who is extremely violent and volatile. It's disturbing. While the actor is still in hiding, fans are hoping that nothing terrible will happen once the authorities find Miller. Due to his volatile nature, there is a concern that the actor may lash out or act irrationally if he doesn't cooperate. With Tokata with him, her parents hope that she will return safely and no more harm will be done to her. And then they have a question down here at the bottom. Do you think Ezra Miller will be found soon? What are your thoughts on his recent posts? Let us know what you think. So if you guys would let Inside the Magic know what you think, and let them know that, hey, this is a really screwed up situation. Ezra Miller is a piece of garbage. Then great, do that. But yeah, this is a third part in what was originally just going to be a 2-part series, but it seems like it's just escalating more and more. And the more and more that we go through this situation, the more it seems to pop up on a regular basis on my feed. So I will continue to cover the Ezra Miller craziness until we get a verdict on whether or not he's going to jail or not, because he is currently obstructing justice, resisting arrest, and is allegedly having kidnapped a woman. So that should at least land him 5 years in prison, I would think. I don't know the actual rulings of whatever area it is that these people are handing him restraining order notices. Yeah, he needs to actually suffer some real punishment, not just a slap on the wrist and a couple $1,000 fine, because that guy can pay it off. He's got all the money in the world. He is an actor after all, and he's a poster boy for Hollywood. He's got passed around from every single place that you could imagine, probably doing some really unethical things to get his roles, and people really like him for that in the Hollywood sphere. But I feel like the more and more he continues to go down this path, the more and more fans are going to call for his arrest, and I hope that people actually take into account the terrible things that this guy has done and actually do something about it rather than just writing about it and talking about it. You know, actually arrest the guy, actually put him in jail, actually make him pay for the crimes he's done. He has openly assaulted several people, threatened to kill a man and his wife, committed battery against a woman in Hawaii by breaking a chair over her head, and intent to battery by lunging at a man with darts in his hands. Another intent to battery in Hawaii from stealing a microphone out of a woman's hands and getting very aggressive with her. That's assault and attempt to battery. And now kidnapping, as well as resisting arrest and obstruction of justice. This guy has so many crimes racking up on his belt. I wouldn't be surprised if he got caught on drug charges. Of course, they might not bring that up, but I would not be surprised at this point. He's probably coked out of his mind when he's posting this crap on Instagram. Let's be honest. This guy really does need to actually suffer some real punishment. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, though. And if you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like. Also, hit that subscribe button, click that bell notification icon. That'll alert you to every single time I upload a video. You can also follow me over on Rumble and Patreon as well. I'll leave links to both of those in the description below. If you guys would check that out, that'd be a huge help. I just noticed yesterday, actually, I didn't mention this in my other two videos, but I did notice we passed 100 subscribers. So we are officially over 100 subscribers, which is so awesome to me. It's mind-boggling. I checked it and I saw 103. I was like, dude, that was a steep jump for me in like a day. I was so ecstatic. I was so excited, and it really did warm my heart to see that. So I do appreciate you guys, whoever it is that's new subscribers. Unfortunately, for some reason, YouTube doesn't always alert me to when I get new subscribers, so I don't necessarily have the names of everyone who does subscribe. But I do appreciate you guys nonetheless. And if you would just leave comments in the description below saying, hey, I just subscribed, or hey, I subscribed because of this reason or that reason, I might be able to get a look at your account name and actually give a shout out to you in a future video. In any case, though, that's going to do it for this one. I hope you guys have a great day and a great rest of the week.